Jeff, we're here again. This fight got made quite quickly. How's the training camp gone for you?
I've been busy training. It's quite good actually with my coach. We've been training hard. That's what I can say.
You've gone up one weight division temporarily for this fight. What's the reason for that?
Because since I fought for the WBA Pan Africa, then I stayed for 3 months now without a fight. So we just decided with my coach, let's try up so that we can just get a fight. It's just a fight, nothing much.
Interesting enough, with the scenario, you're fighting Paul. Paul fought your cousin recently. It's more of a redemption fight, isn't this?
Like, I'm not going to say much about Paul. I don't like talking about boxers, So, just a fight for me. I'm not fighting for my cousin, I'm just fighting Paul. But anyways, in the ring. Actually, I want to talk after the fight, actually. Not now before the fight. I want to talk after the fight.
So, I know you don't want to talk much about him, but I'm just going to ask you anyway. What do you think about him as a boxer?
Okay, we were in the same camp in amateurs. He never went to the steps that I went to. He was behind. He never represented the national team, never represented the Gauteng team. So we're in the same division. So I don't see him as a other person, but I'll just respect him because now we're professionals. We're training hard, so I'll just respect him for that.
Are you, after this fight, this is just a keep busy for you, just to make sure you stay active. Are you going back down to featherweight to keep the belt?
I'm a featherweight. I just came up to just fight. I'm a featherweight. I'll stay as a featherweight until as I get to number 1 so that I can challenge for the SA title. So that's what I want.
So, who's the targets that are on your radar at the moment?
Number 3, number 2, and number 1. Then the SA title.
So, SA title, is that doable this year?
I don't know, but if my manager, we can make a plan so that I can fight for SA title anytime. I'm ready to fight for the SA title. Then that's where I can go up for Lerato Dlamini.
Yeah, Lerato is actually interesting enough fighting for WBC silver title now. So, that's well above the SA level, I think. So you're going to work towards that fight. You're going back to Magagane now. How does it feel?
Now I'm so happy, my home ground. So I know the last time I fought there, I didn't do well, but I'm so happy that I'm going there. My crowd, my people will be there, so I'm so happy about that.
Coming to the day, obviously the 14th of July, what are you expecting to happen in the ring that day?
Just a fight. Whatever that will come, it will come. If it's a knockout, it will come. I'm not saying much, but if there's a knockout, it will come. If there's a stoppage, it will come.
What have you been working on particularly for this fight?
Movement, yeah. My movement. I've improved a lot on my movement. Yeah.
And do you think that, because obviously, I don't want to compare fights, but if you look at the way Sifiso fought him, that was a way of perhaps beating him and just not getting caught. Is it a similar sort of game plan?
No, it's not a similar game plan. I've got my own ways of fighting, actually. I've got my own ways. But the only thing that I was working on my legs, leg speed. But the movement. But now I can fight. However, if you're a boxer, you want to fight me in fight, I can fight. If you want me to fight an out fight, I can fight an out fight. So you will never know me, actually. So
if Paul was in front of you now and you had something to say to him, what would you say?
No, I'll see him on the day of the fight. We'll see who's the real man in the ring.
And then just lastly, a shout out to everyone, whoever you want to give a shout out to.
I'd like to say shout out to my coach, my manager, and all my sponsors and everyone around me. And my fans and people who come and watch the fights, please. I love you guys.